Welcome back, let's see, to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so last time, we've now done the first 33 missions. And we're gonna start right away with mission 34. So, I figured out you can jump up that little bridge there, so this way wasn't actually blocked before. And we have another paling here. I'm not positive, but I believe this may be the last one. So get your last glimpse at a paling. There were only a few of them in the game, huh? This should be the one we're looking for. Mission 34, Zenobia, the Butcher. Well, that sounds like another Undying, and a quick look at the description tells me that that's true. The Undying, fearsome Seath who defy foul sea will, driven by an intense loathing of all that lives. Zenobia, the Butcher, is of their number, and I, of her line. But I go now to stay her blade, as my father and his father before him once attempted. The Butcher's den is in the old hairy Archaeopolis at the northern edge of the steppe. There, at the scene of her foulest atrocities, I will expunge her taint and restore my family's honor. That sounded wrong or dirty. Yeah, this looks like an interesting looking Seath. It looks like it's got like tentacles coming out of its hand or something. It should be interesting. Let's take this mission on. And as luck would have it, we are actually pretty much at the hairy Archaeopolis, so that's pretty lucky. So before I go too far forward and initiate the battle, here's my paradigm setup: Ruthless, Aggression, and Tireless Charge. And I did make one little modification to our normal accessories. I took off Fang and Vanille's Blessed and Morale Talismans, respectively, and replaced them with extra magic and strength boosting accessories instead. That's because we don't have a need for bravery or faith in this, but we do have a need for a little bit of a stat boost. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't initiate this. Looks like the mark is literally right there, conveniently enough. And it looks like the weather was getting foggy too. Wow, so there goes that Undying. Thanks, Tom Berry. So yeah, this is actually the only Tom Berry in the game. What a false lead, though. I kind of wanted to fight that one. It looked interesting. However, I'm just glad that Tom Berries are not present. So immediately try to get Deprotect and D-Shell on it. So there's Deprotect. We also want to try to stick Poison on there. Hopefully he's not resistant to that. Damn, that didn't work at all. Oh, there it goes. Alright, let's Libra. Try to get a feel for this guy. Let's see. Delivers devastating physical attacks. He's weak against Earth, but there's no Earth spell. And then we're going to switch to Aggression to deliver the finishing blow on this guy. I'm going to use Libra again to make sure we get all the info. You have to use Grudging Look because, let's see. Let's just use Blizzard, Thunder, no, Water, Arrow. I don't think we're going to stagger it, but look at his stagger gauge, 666. Like, one of his attacks is based on, his grudge attacks are based on, like, how many enemies you've killed or how much damage you've done. But, we're overpowered, so that guy was the Tom Berry was no match. We got 5 stars and 15,000 CP. Target time was 9 minutes and 22 seconds. Battle duration was 48 seconds. So, yeah, I guess it thought it was going to take us a lot longer to beat it. That's why we went ahead and equipped the extra strength, or the stat boosting accessories. It's because the time... we weren't going to have to worry about time. And as we know, those accessories lower the time. Mission complete. And our reward is Hermes Sandals, which could be useful one day. And we also get the rank of Curse Lifter. So, not bad. Alright, so there's that Undying, even though we didn't get to fight it. We might see it again one day, though. Okay, so that should have lowered the paling. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start. We're we should be able to get to the Faultwarrens now, which is actually a brand new area that I have never been to. And I'll just head forward and show you what it is. This will be a new experience for both of us. See how long this road is. More ruins. I'm expecting a cutscene once we get there, by the way. But the Faultwarrens, there's something special about the Faultwarrens, which I don't know if the game is going to explain or if I'm going to have to, but we'll see. Here we are. We're at the Truth Seeker's Rise in the Faultwarrens. Let's see, looks like we got a waypoint up there. Here's a save station should we need it. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and save just in case, because who knows what could happen. Okay. Let's see, this is a pretty linear path. Not that we're not used to that. Oh, wait. Oh my god. There's Titan. I knew this was his stomping grounds, I just didn't know how close we were going to get. Let's see if we can communicate with him somehow.
Look! That's Titan!
Does a thing that size even eat?
You name it. He's a biogenitor. Chews up one species and spits out another.
It talks?
The struggles of the frail and feeble end in loss. Better your life waters quicken the seeds of new.
What's it saying? The weak don't even deserve to live?
Maybe he's trying to help us by threatening to kill us?
Because that makes all the sense in the world, Vanille. Yeah, I didn't know that Titan was capable of speech. But it looks like we get a brief tutorial. Titan's Trials. Here you may face off against a series of powerful adversaries who will test the limits of your fighting prowess in a contest for survival. If you manage to emerge victorious from 4 consecutive battles, you may then continue on to face one of Titan's final challenges. Upon completing each battle, 2 Seath Stones will appear. Each offers you a choice of your next opponent. Defeat that opponent and you will earn a reward. Succeed in overcoming the final challenge after winning all 4 battles and you will earn a special reward and be returned here. Be warned, however, that the enemies you will face are extremely powerful. Do not challenge them unless you are sure you are ready. You can return here at any time by touching one of the golden Seath Stones you will find scattered along the trail. Well, I didn't know that. If you are certain you wish to proceed, touch the Seath Stone up ahead. Okay, so basically it's like a tournament style Seath Stone bracket. There's basically you do a series of 5 battles or 5 marks. The only thing is, in order to completely finish all these marks, you have to do it. You have to do it like a total of 6 times, and that's just if you want to be efficient. So we're gonna end up refighting a lot of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Seath Stones in this area. So yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Better not catch that one's eye. He's a big eater.
So basically Titan eats certain creatures and then it spits out new ones. I don't know if it spits them out or shits them out or what. If you remember when we first came to Pulse, we watched it eat a Adamantoise. So I thought that was cool, or an Adamantulid. I can't remember which one. Okay. So let's go ahead and prepare for our coming mark. But it looks like we have a couple new data log entries. Locales, the Faultwarrens. The Faultwarrens are a gauntlet of steep walls and deadly drops ruled by Titan, the fal'Cie believed to be responsible for managing the ecosystem of Grand Pulse. Creatures selected by Titan are pitted against one another in fierce battles with survival as their prize and predation the price of defeat. Only the most formidable of creatures emerge from the Faultwarrens' trials alive, but those that do so go with Titan's blessing. Oh, we're excited about that. Who cares about Titan's blessing? Titan. This colossal fal'Cie is said to be the guardian of Grand Pulse's entire ecosystem. A biogenitor, Titan consumes weaker species and gives birth to new ones, thereby providing the stimulation needed to prevent ecological stagnation. Unlike many other Grand Pulse fal'Cie, Titan does not involve himself directly with tasks of terrestrial manipulation. However, it is possible that he performs more subtle alterations of the land through the adjustment of biological cycles and the introduction of new environmentally impacting species. That's really interesting, actually. So I wonder, like, how Titan is related to the fallacy's goal of finding things. Oh, and we got the Tomberry in our data log. Delivers devastating physical attacks, blah 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 blah. How fitting that doing the Tomberry unlocked this. Okay. Anyway, back to our setup. We want to have Ruthless and Aggression. We don't actually need Tireless Charge, so that'll be good. For our equipment, we're going to want to make sure everyone has sprint shoes. We're going to make sure Fang has her morale talisman. Let's see here. Actually, I should replace the warrior's wristband. And actually, we want to make sure Lightning has a morale talisman too, so I'm going to have to build that. And put the Blessed Talisman back on Vanille. Alright, so I'm going to make a morale talisman for Lightning, I guess, and then I will reconvene with you guys. I'm going to have to go back to the save point, though. Okay, so building that morale talisman was easier than I thought it was going to be. So here's my... I just had to buy a Hero's Amulet from Magical Moments shop and then upgrade it, and it didn't take much to upgrade. So there's my accessories. I ended up giving Lightning's Connoisseur catalog to Vanille in place of a Sorcerer's Mark, so that I could equip the extra morale talisman on her. I went ahead and upgraded the morale talisman all the way to max level, but I don't think that actually changes anything, right? Yeah, weird. Okay, Titan, we accept your challenge. The first fight that you do is always the same. So let's go ahead and accept the first mission. This is Mission 35, the Garangash. Faultwarrens' Primeval Crossroads. The path of the soul is an eternal one, ever-changing, ever-seeking its own source. A Garangash is the gateway to this path. Pass through it, and into the circle's unending flow. So I guess that description's supposed to be from Titan? Interesting. So are we going to get teleported somewhere? Oh, we sure are. Interesting. So if you remember, we've actually already fought a Garangash before. It was on one of the marks in, whatchamacallit, the Tajin's Tower. Alright, so we are now at the Primeval Crossroads. Titan's over there now. Let's see what awaits us on this path. Looks like we got Will to Fight playing. That's interesting. Okay, so our mark is actually right there. Well, is this the whole area? Okay, this is a small area. Looks like there's two paths. They both end in a Seath Stone, but first we have to defeat Garangash. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. For this battle, you want to remove your stat boosting accessories to maximize or to extend your target time as much as possible. We're going to want to get a preemptive strike on him. So you need to get his attention, and then get him to, like, sort of lure him away from his starting position as far as possible. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Let's retry. This isn't working at all, is it? Maybe I'm supposed to lead him backwards? Who knows? Maybe I'm supposed to lead him this way. Got it. Okay, cool. Let's deprotect and de-shell this bitch. Deprotect, de-shell. Let's go ahead and do aggression then. And launch them. Fire. Oh, and he's dead. That simple. Alright, so the trick was you had to get near him 3 times, and then when he get his attention, that makes him take like 3 steps forward, and then run away. And then once he turns his back to go back to his starting position, that's when you make your strike. But you have to do it from directly behind him, or he'll still be made aware of you. So you can see the target time was just ridiculous. 38 seconds. My god. Battle duration was 14 seconds. We got a regenerating carapace, which makes sense given what we just fought. And we get a witch's bracelet, which is good. Alright, well I'm glad that's over with. I thought we were going to get a witch's, or a Uranite though. Alright, so now we have 2 more Seath Stone choices. I think we're going to want to go with this one. Which is... oh, no, that's a Rafflesia. We will do that one next time. Instead, let's go to the other side. Anything interesting out here? Wait, this is it. This is where we came from, isn't it? Damn, I got turned around somehow. We should be headed towards this way, I guess? Yeah, this looks right. What do we got waiting for us now? Okay, here we go. Mark 36, Dark Deliverance. The mark is an Ammon, which we fought one of those last episodes, so I wonder if it'll be any different. Souls are wrought of shadow or of light. Harmony of a balance between the two. Rejoin the harmonious circle. Feed the sharpened fangs of the Ammon. Here at the source of shadow's flow. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. And I guess it's going to warp us somewhere else again. Where's it going to take us this time? To a location called the Dance of Shadow, apparently. Okay. Oh wow, it's very green here. But we're going to need to adjust our setup for this next battle, so let me do that real quick. Okay, so here is our modified team. I'm now Hope again, which is amazing. And our paradigm, we got a more detailed paradigm set up this time. We got Decimation, Relentless, Aggression, and Tireless Charge. I also returned all our equipment to normal. One thing I should mention is I've been keeping the Collector and Coinage Ore catalogs on Lightning just to improve our item drops, but it's really not necessary because it just improves your chances marginally. Really not much worth it, and we're not really hunting enemies that their items are highly desirable lately, but I'm doing it just for the hell of it. Alright, so let's move forward then. Oh man, this area is pretty. It's like a freaking jungle. I don't know why it's suddenly all green and everything, but hell, who am I to complain? Can I jump up here? I can, can't I? Not that there's any reason to. Alright, so we got some enemies up here. There's our mark. Oh, it's 2 Ammons. That's the tricky part, I guess. How do I want to fight these other guys? I think this might be a new enemy. Let's take them out then. Yeah, they definitely look strange, that's for sure. These are Borg Bears. Ah, we're going to be fighting plenty of them. Let me do a Libra real quick. And let's see let's see. They already have all the buffs we need, so let's do Relentless, I guess. Do they have any... They're weak to fire, huh? Well, let's take advantage of that. They're falling quickly. I'm sure we'll be fighting more of these later. In fact, I don't know how numerous enemies are in these Faultwarrens, but it is neat to see them again. They're pretty easy, though. Goodbye, Borg Bear. Nice. 12,000 CP, damn. And our reward is this treasure sphere, which contains gold dust. Is there any other treasure? Oh, there's a treasure sphere over there, too. Let's go get it. We can worry about the mark later. Because the two MMs are definitely not going to let us pass, that's for sure. And this one contains a Star Blossom Seed. Skies will never die. Sorry, I like that mix. Okay, so it's time for the MMs. Let's see. I guess let's just get right into it. There's no way we're getting a preemptive on these guys. Not without a Decepticol anyway. Alright, so the first part of our strategy is to wait for their Accursed Breath attack, and then use Dispelga to recover from that. As we know, Dispelga removes all status, elements, and enhancements from all enemies and allies. So now that they've used it, let's do that. That'll get rid of our buffs that we already had up, too, though. So let's do Haste on myself, and then Haste and Enfrost on the ladies. Shit. I hate when my buffs get interrupted. Like then, just. And then we'll do Bravery on Lightning. Try it again. And then do Haste and Bravery on Thing. If you can just buff a little faster, Hope, that would be great. Thing. Alright, now that that's done, we would normally want to switch to Relentless, but since we're hurting, we're going to switch to Tireless Charge to heal. So let me do that. Kiraja, yes. That was much needed. Hope. And then we're going to switch to Relentless to Stagger. Or finish the first Ammon. Wait, how many are there left? Oh, there's only one. So normally you would want to switch to Relentless and finish the first Ammon. And then we're going to switch to Aggression. And finish it off. Does it have any weaknesses? Oh yeah, Ice. Almost forgot. And it's dead. If we don't get 5 stars on that, I'm honestly not going to be that surprised, though. Oh, we did. Well, it looks like we beat the target time by a substantial amount. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. We finished in 1 minute and 13. That's cool. I was worried because my buffs kept getting interrupted and I had to heal. But no worries. And did you see that? We had 26,000 CP. Damn. I'm going to have to check my CP. Mission complete. And our reward is a Uraninite, which is neat. Okay. Well, there's that. And now we have 2 more Seath Stone options. Let's just travel down the path here and see what we can find. This one should be on the left path. There's no point in coming over here. Wait, I don't even remember like really getting turned around here. Oh, there's one here. I think we're going to want to go further up. This one. Wait, this isn't the one that takes us back, is it? Oh, no. Mission 38, Moonlit Madness, Vertilit. The locale Faultwarrens via Lunae. The moon's serene caress reveals a truth that no unknowing eye might see. The illusions we name boundaries are but challenges to overcome. Overcome the challenge of the Vertilit, and a greater truth shall be divulged. Well, let's take it on. And it's going to warp us, I'm guessing. And you know what, guys? Well, we can probably do one more, right? Sure. I was going to call it an episode there, but I think we might as well keep going. Alright, here's a save station. You want to make sure to always take advantage of these on the Faultwarrens, because if you don't get a 5-star ranking, you can just reload, and you don't have to, like, redo the entire Titan's Trials to get your ranking back. So, I believe this is the correct file. Boom, done. And the only paradigm we're going to need for this is Aggression. So, yeah, that's exciting. The Vertilits, we've taken care of them like back when we first got to Pulse. So they are literally no threat this time. Like literally all we have to do is annihilate them. So I can't remember if they have an elemental weakness. Let's check that real quick. Immune to elements. Resistant to elements. So there's no point in even having Hope here. So I'll just do this for funsies. Blocked. Guys, you're gonna need to kill it. There we go.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So target time was 1:41. It took us literally 9 seconds. 7,400 CP, and our reward is a diamond bangle. Not bad. Speaking of which, how is the CP situation looking? We got 567,240. Well, that's we still got quite a ways before we have to worry. We got some more Borg bears over here guarding a treasure chest, so I'll take care of them really quick. And our reward is this treasure sphere, apparently. A Zealot's Amulet. Well, that's nothing to get too excited about. Get out of the way, Light. Alright, let's keep going. So we got a treasure, or a sea stone here, and a sea stone at the other end. We want to go left. Oh, this one's a purple one. Does that mean it's a higher rank? Ah, it's another Tonberry. Mission 41, Gaian Grudge, Class A. Divine bounty fills the earth with life, giving birth to all creation. A Tonberry stands upon the living earth, consuming stagnation within the flow, ready to decide your fate. Face its judgment. Oh shit. Well, Titan makes this sound intense. But anyway, guys, we don't have time for that. We're going to have to finish the first round of Titan's Trials next episode. So click the subscribe button if you like what you've seen this episode. And follow me on Twitter at TheScottSpot. I'd really appreciate it. Keep the hope alive, let's see. And I will catch you for more next time at TheScottSpot. Thanks, Lassie.